and on Highway 90. Quincy.
The news you need from the people you know.
By placing needles in those points, you can treat pain in those areas.
When you see inmates working outside of detention facilities, there's always a cry for public safety.
Caltrain officials tell us nighttime and even Sunday service could be eliminated.
Sometimes you go to extreme measures in fighting, right?
Oh, yeah, Mike, like that.
Eyewitness News, only on WCTV. This is Eyewitness News at 6 on WCTV.
Good evening. The wait is almost over for Tallahassee motorists.
That's right. Tomorrow, the long-awaited Thomasville Road flyover is open for business. That has drivers both excited and a bit nervous. Eyewitness News reporter Jackie Bauer joins us from the huge bridge. Jackie, will it be ready for tomorrow afternoon's rush hour traffic?
Well, Liz, that's the plan. City leaders will officially dedicate this roadway tomorrow at around noon. But the real question is, are motorists ready for it? Right now, we're at the entrance of the flyover, and it looks like it'll be real easy to get on and off of it, but there's no traffic now, and when there's traffic, it might be a problem. Experts say that motorists might take a while before they get used to the new shortcut.
The traffic lines are freshly painted, and the asphalt is ready for motorists. Monday afternoon, hundreds of drivers will take an inaugural trip over the much-awaited flyover.
I feel like it's pretty neat where they got it done, and they did a good job doing it. And I think it'll help Tallahassee out.
I think it'll surely be a big relief of the traffic jams that we've got, that's for sure.
Construction crews have been working on the $40.2 million project since September of 1995. Over 32,000 cars clog the area every day. The flyover is supposed to break up traffic snarls, but many drivers aren't too convinced.
I don't see what it's going to do that much at this point, just because it's one way, but we'll see.
Motorists will get on the flyover here on Thomasville Road. If you miss the entrance, Timberlane Road will still get you to Capitol Circle. Now, if you're nervous about traveling on the flyover, this should ease your mind. These solid pillars will hold it up, and over 500,000 pounds of steel went into reinforcement. There will still be some construction to finish up even after the flyover opens, but most motorists and Thomasville Road merchants say they're happy the worst is almost behind them.
Now, all the construction should be finished with by the end of June, and that's real good news because that's way ahead of schedule.
All right, drum roll, please. Who will get to take the first trip on the new road?
DOT officials will be. They'll be in an antique car going across the road tomorrow during that celebration. City leaders will be going across, and also for the workers that put in hours to build this, they'll have a picnic for them.
Yeah, I bet they will, and well-deserved, I might add. Thank you, Jackie Bauer, for that live report.
In other news, 4 people are dead in Pasco County, Florida, after a head-on collision this morning. It happened on I-75 near State Road 54. The Florida Highway Patrol says a young couple was driving north on 75 in a blue Nissan. They crossed the median and hit a white Cadillac head-on. The Cadillac caught fire, but troopers say the elderly couple inside died on impact. The exact cause of the accident has not been determined, and none of the victims have been identified at this time. Authorities say the blue Nissan was registered in Pasco County. They believe the older couple was visiting Florida from Ohio.
A Pinellas County, Florida man is facing sex charges involving children. 42-year-old Stephen Lemons was in court this morning accused of molesting 3 teenage boys. The incidents allegedly happened between November of last year and this past March at an Oldsmar flea market. Lemon worked at a booth there and has been charged in the past with selling guns to convicted felons.
A lengthy undercover investigation has led authorities to over $31,000 worth of marijuana. Kyle Christian Enoff was arrested at this house on Medart Drive early this morning. The 19-year-old FSU student is charged with possession of marijuana and possession of drug paraphernalia. Investigators found 35 pounds of marijuana in the home when they made the arrest. 19-year-old Brian Turley was also arrested and charged with the same crimes.
4 FBI agents could be punished for the interrogation of former Olympic bombing suspect Richard Jewell. Published reports say the FBI has launched an internal investigation into allegations that Jewell was tricked into talking with agents who said they wanted his help in making a training video. Jewell was initially hailed as a hero for discovering the knapsack bomb minutes before it exploded. He then became a suspect before being cleared by the Justice Department. The agents face disciplinary action ranging from reprimands to short suspensions without pay.
A Gretna, Florida woman missing since April 4th has been found safe. 72-year-old Pansy Daly was reported missing by the Leon County Sheriff's Office on Friday. She was found wandering in Turner County, Georgia, near Tifton early this morning. Turner County authorities had discovered her car there yesterday afternoon. The woman is in the early stages of Alzheimer's disease and apparently got lost. She was fine when authorities located her.
Well, Tallahassee residents are getting ready to roll out the red carpet for First Lady Hillary Clinton tomorrow. Workers at Kate Sullivan Elementary School spent the day cleaning. Mrs. Clinton will begin her visit to Tallahassee by participating in a roundtable discussion at the school. The First Lady will also make a stop at the Doubletree Hotel where she'll talk about children's issues.
We need to put more into our children's education. Year-round schools would be a wonderful issue to address. Say, for instance, we have these two guys right here that are 2 years old. And with us having to pay, as working parents, we have to pay so much for child care that's one issue I would like to see her focus on is daycare for kids.
Mrs. Clinton will finish her trip visiting with Florida Governor Lawton Chiles. This is the second time in a few months that the First Lady has come to Tallahassee. Well, still to come on Eyewitness News, the medical community is taking a far-sighted approach to vision correction. We'll explain.
And electric cars are racing into the future, and we'll show you one that's getting there really fast when we come back.
You're watching Eyewitness News with Liz Compton and Jeff Cunningham. Power, comfort, style. It's what you've come to expect from Chevy trucks, along with another important element, value. Now get even more power, comfort, style, and value with a tough Chevy half-ton Silverado. Available now with low 7.9% financing and savings of $12.50 on air, cassette, tilt, cruise, and more. Power, comfort, style, and value. It's what you've come to expect from a Chevy half-ton. And you can get one now with 7.9% financing at your Southern Best Chevy dealer.
I think the real difference between Wendy's 99-cent Super Value menu and every place else is better tasting food. Since we make things fresh in our kitchen, they end up being more delicious. We bake our potatoes in an oven. Salads are made fresh all day, every day. Our chicken nuggets are all white meat. You get 5 for 99 cents. Our Junior Bacon cheeseburgers with 2 strips of bacon are made when you order them, so they're hotter and juicier.
Wendy's 99-cent Super Value menu. It's made for you.
Other places can copy the price, but they can't copy this.
Hi, I'm Dave Byler of Bodybuilders Paint and Body Shop. I could stand here and tell you about our outstanding service, but I've always thought a satisfied customer would be a better spokesperson.
I was a recent customer of Bodybuilders, and I was extremely pleased with the quality of service and the professional attitude that everybody had.
If you're not satisfied, this is one of the few companies that does stand behind their product.
The next time you need auto body repair, call Bodybuilders Paint and Body, and you may be in our next commercial.
Interesting.
I'm really not focused on politics.
Inclusiveness is my style.
Intriguing.
Sometimes I do some controversial things.
Absorbing.
And I think that means helping people approach their death.
Entertaining.
Joining us today by way of satellite is the legendary prediction maker and mentalist, the amazing Preskin.
Meet the people who shape our lives and inform us. See Wednesday Newsmakers with Anna Johnson on Eyewitness News at 5:30 on WCTV.
Laser surgery for the eyes is expanding to include those who are farsighted. Until recently, the procedure was done predominantly on nearsighted people. Reporter Lauren Scott tells us who the best candidates are for this type of laser surgery.
Look familiar? Marilyn Paskovich wouldn't dream of picking up a magazine without her reading glasses.
I can't see. It's plain and simple. I just can't see. I can't read a price tag. I can't read a menu.
Here we go.
But Marilyn's eyesight is changing right now.
Let me move your head if I move it, okay, Marilyn? The laser is sculpting that little donut of tissue now as we speak.
Marilyn is one of the first people in the country to have laser surgery for farsightedness. The laser is reshaping her cornea so she'll be able to focus at close range. Vision like this will become clear.
In the patients who have been done, close to 100%, 96% were able to see 20, 40 or better 6 months after surgery. Keep looking right at the red light.
The entire procedure takes about 40 seconds.
Okay, you did great.
Okay.
There was one little moment where you drifted away, but I caught you right away, and I don't think that's going to cause any problem at all.
Okay.
All righty?
All right.
The best candidates for this are people in their 40s or 50s who are losing the ability to read or starting to need bifocals. Oh, and by the way, it doesn't hurt. There was no failing at all.
Painless?
Painless, absolutely painless.
It will take about 1 to 3 months for Marilyn's vision to completely settle into its new focus. But after that time, she should have no problem tossing those reading glasses.
Well, advances in medical technology continue to make life easier for homebound patients. Doctors in South Georgia are making house calls without ever leaving their offices. They're using video cameras to see and speak to patients that are unable to leave their homes. Experts say a home visit using this technology costs a fraction of what a doctor's visit might be, about $25.
Able to send a still image through the phone line to the doctor, then that says oftentimes so much more than we could have ever charted.
But telemedicine isn't for everyone. Since Archbold started using the procedure last October, it's been limited to psychiatric, cardiac, and dermatology patients.
Some people say electric cars are the wave of the future. One Tallahassee company hopes that's true. This race car is part of a line of electric vehicles manufactured in Tallahassee. The car has won several prizes and has been on display at the Disney's Epcot Center. The Tallahassee tourism leaders are sponsoring the vehicle to bring more attention to the city's high-tech industries.
We think it's a wonderful way to get Tallahassee's name to come get out in the community in Leon County. And we think it's an even better way to show that Tallahassee is associated with things that are high-tech and new ideas.
The car is manufactured by Triple Crown Motor Works. It's one of the only companies in the southeast to build electric cars.
What a great idea.
Let's get in line.
That's right, wouldn't have to get gas.
Well, still to come, Bill said we had some rain coming. It's been a wet day for most of us.
That's true, but will the sun be back for the beginning of the work week? Bill, any good news to offer?
I've got good news for you. The sun will be back probably tomorrow afternoon, definitely on Tuesday. I'll tell you more when we get back.
You're watching Eyewitness News on WCTV.
For 50 years, Shoney's has been saying good morning with a great breakfast. As our way of saying thanks, we're offering you a special price on our unlimited breakfast bar for a limited time. Only $2.99 Monday through Friday, now through April 11th. So come on into Shoney's and taste how great breakfast can be. The $2.99 breakfast bar. Great food, great value. Only during the 50th anniversary at Shoney's. Let's eat.
Come see the colors of spring at Hicks Clothing Company in Thomasville. Fresh new fashions for men and women. At Hicks, personal service means more, like alterations and free gift wrapping. Serving you is always our pleasure. Hicks Clothing Company, a tradition for the well-dressed man and woman for over 60 years. Hicks Clothing Company, downtown Thomasville.
My son's school is literally falling apart. Plaster's falling from the ceiling. It's just not safe.
Millions of kids go to school each day in buildings that are aging, crumbling, even unsafe. But instead of spending our money to fix America's schools, Washington gives it away in special tax breaks, including one that actually rewards corporations for moving jobs overseas. Call Congressman Boyd. Tell him to protect our kids, not special interests. Let's make the right choice for working families.
Well, Bill, you know, I spent last week in Hickory, North Carolina, visiting my nieces. Gorgeous weather every day during my vacation. I come back and it's pouring.
What does that tell you?
That tells me that she brought the rain back to Hickory.
Yeah.
No, Hickory, beautiful place up there, too.
It is.
It's going to turn beautiful again here, although the crops aren't doing too badly with this rain we've had today.
That's true.
Let's take a look at what the numbers were outside this morning. 64 for Thomasville, 62 for Tallahassee. Our high is 79 in Thomasville, 80 degrees in Tallahassee. That was pretty warm for the day considering how many clouds we had around. We had 2/100 of an inch of rain so far today. That brings our yearly total to 11.92 inches of rainfall. That's quite a bit below our normals for this time of the year. Temperature right now, 72 degrees in both Thomasville and Tallahassee. The dew point is 70 degrees. That makes the humidity 93%. Very wet out there right now. As a matter of fact, it is raining outside the studios at this time. The wind is out of the south at 9 miles per hour. Looking at the GOES 8 picture, the enhanced images, you can see where all that rain was coming from the Gulf of Mexico. Some blossoming tops here. They're finally starting to die down as this front makes its way towards the east, and this will be passing by us overnight tonight and early tomorrow morning. So we shouldn't have too much more rain to worry about as far as the workday starting out tomorrow. 71 right now in Tallahassee, 79 in Tampa, 80 degrees for Key West, and 70s and 80s all across the Gulf Coast. But look back, Arkansas back out here in Little Rock, 68 degrees, 47 up in Topeka, and things are changing, especially for a little bit further north of us. Temperatures up in the Big Sky country once again in the 20s right now. They'll be down into sub-zeros for parts of northern Montana and northern North Dakota. The radar composite for our area tonight is looking pretty calm now. Earlier today, you can see line showers back to our west and extending back up into central Georgia. They dissipated rather quickly, however, so we don't have too much more to worry about tonight. A few showers around most of the evening and into the nighttime, and then for tomorrow morning, things will shape up nicely. This trough is going to move off, bring in the secondary front to dry us out and cool us off just a bit, but I'll tell you more about what's coming up during the week when we get back.
The end is coming for Tallahassee Furniture. It's shocking but true. After 57 years, Tallahassee Furniture is going out of business forever. It's the end of an era. A final total wall-to-wall furniture liquidation is underway. Tallahassee Furniture's entire inventory must be sold now. Nothing will be held back. Quality name-brand furniture and bedding at pennies on the dollar. Tallahassee Furniture accepts all major credit cards. Arrange easy credit terms. Special selling hours 7 days a week. Hurry, this is it. Tallahassee Furniture, 1660 North Monroe is going out of business forever.
Okay, for tonight, we'll be near 60, right around 59 degrees for Tallahassee and Thomasville. A little warmer near the coast, a little cooler to our north. And then for tomorrow, we'll be in the 70s. Once again, the mid-70s for most of the viewing area tomorrow. 80s in the southern peninsula, back down towards Tampa and Miami. Then the forecast map shaping out quite nicely. That front passes through. We'll have a few clouds lingering tomorrow afternoon, but the rain should end by midday. Doppler 6 radar showing all the massive showers heading mostly to our north. Back out into Madison, there's a couple showers there, maybe a lightning bolt or two to their south. But other than that, we won't have to worry about showers for them. Now, the Gulf tides right now, you'll see Alligator Point, Apalachicola, St. Marks River entrance, and Carabel. And there we go for tonight. You'll see mostly cloudy overnight, muggy and mild, but still showers are likely into the evening hours, maybe a thunder shower or two. 60% chance for rain tonight. A low of 59. Isolated showers in the morning, becoming partly cloudy in the afternoon, 79 for the high. 20% chance of those showers ending by midday. There's the 4-day outlook. Tuesday through Thursday looking pretty nice. Friday, a few clouds coming into the picture, maybe a shower or two by Friday.
All right.
Tell you more at 11 about that.
Yeah, not a bad way to start the work.
Not too bad. My 2 days off. Looking good. Thanks, Bill.
Thanks.
Well, a weakening electric generator aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia is causing the latest space mission to be cut short. NASA officials say they've decided to bring the astronauts home 12 days early. The original trip was supposed to be 16 days long. Columbia is now scheduled to land at Kennedy Space Center Tuesday afternoon. This is only the third time in Space Shuttle history a mission has been cut short by equipment problems. NASA says neither the shuttle nor the crew are in any immediate danger, but say the crew is very disappointed. And it's time now for sports, and Mark joins us.
With a big game for Florida State.
Oh, you bet. They've been struggling a little bit recently, but wouldn't a 2-game winning streak against the 17th-ranked Clemson Tigers be nice? Well, the Noles really had a chance to turn things around. They did well early, but could they hold on? I'll tell you how they did next.
You're watching Eyewitness News with Mark Rushing and the sports.
Hi, I'm Dave Byler of Bodybuilders Paint and Body Shop. I could stand here and tell you about our outstanding service, but I've always thought a satisfied customer would be a better spokesperson.
Bodybuilders is certainly one of the best body shops available here in Tallahassee.
And Dave Byler and his staff have been very helpful and extremely professional.
I highly recommend Bodybuilders for everybody in Tallahassee.
The next time you need auto body repair, call Bodybuilders Paint and Body, and you may be in our next commercial.
Hi, this is your Carrier Indoor Weather Report. Well, it's ideal in Death Valley, just perfect in Alaska, fair and mild in New Orleans, and everywhere else you find Carrier Indoor Weather Systems that have been making the weather you like since 1902. Here's who to call for custom-made indoor weather in your neck of the woods.
I'm Terry Birano, E&B Heating and Air Conditioning. For a limited time only, get $150 cash back on any 12-SEER air conditioning system. Call now for details.
Carrier custom-made indoor weather.
Whoa!
Sounds like you need a vacation. Return to your senses in Florida.
On the next Sci Factor, the team journeys to the Bermuda Triangle, where time stands still.
You left Miami 5 days ago.
We've been out there 5 weeks plus.
Stay back!
An ancient Indian cave is guarded by a mysterious force.
It's like a line right across the threshold. You cross it and you die.
On Sci Factor, Chronicles of the Paranormal, hosted by Dan Aykroyd.
See it Sunday night at 11:35 on WCTV.
Well, we've talked a lot about Florida State's recent skid as the Noles had lost 5 games since March 19th, dropping to 3rd place in the ACC before exploding for 20 runs in last night's romp over Clemson. Maybe, just maybe, this is the kind of breakout game FSU needed to turn things around. The Noles took a 2-0 lead in the first inning, and then with runners at the corners, Jeremiah Klosterman makes a connection, and Jeremy Morris scores easily from third, and Terry Henderson trying to make it all the way from first. He's going to be in as well, sliding in, and FSU leads 4-0 on Klosterman's double. Then in the 6th, FSU up 7-1 when Scott Zetch, he's going to plant one deep to left field and out of left field. Off the scoreboard, a 2-run shot for Zetch as Jose Zabala scores from second, but Clemson claws back. The Tigers within 1 run, 9-8 in the 9th inning when Chuck Howell gives up a solo shot to right center. Matt Padgett doing the damage for Clemson, and we're going to extra innings. Clemson, Florida State tied at 9-all. The Tigers would go up 10-9 in the top of the 12th, but in the bottom of the inning, Matt with Zabala on second, Zetch comes through again with an RBI double to right center, and we're tied at 10. This game may never end. Then with the rain coming down, J.D. Drew walks, and Jeremy Morris hits into a possible double play here and could be going to the 13th. But the Tigers, they mishandled the throw at first. Zetch makes a move for home. He slides in. He's safe. FSU wins. FSU wins 11-10 in 12 innings. The Noles had to do it the hard way, but they take 2 of 3 from 17th ranked Clemson. A big win for the Noles. Lady Seminole softball coach Joanne Graff won her 800th game in April of '95. Picked up number 850 in April of '96 and could get number 900 today with a doubleheader sweep of Virginia. The coach wins game 1, setting up an emotional game 2 where win number 900 was in reach. Unfortunately, the Cavs bring the bats. In the top of the 2nd, Virginia's Christina Quinn singles up the middle, scoring Rashinda Williams to put UVA up 2-1. Virginia would take the 3-1 lead, but FSU fights back in the bottom half of the inning. Wendy Bray with the shot to deep center. That's going to bring home Christy Hall all the way from first base. She motors home to bring the Lady Noles within 1, but Virginia would stretch its lead, and FSU couldn't come up with any late inning heroics. Here's the final. Virginia comes back to win game 6-3, but more importantly, Joanne Graff still looking for win number 900. Meanwhile, at FAMU, the Rattlers facing Bethune-Cookman in the 3rd game of their MEAC series. The Rattlers ace Derek Lewis simply unstoppable on the hill. He strikes out 7 of the first 9 batters he faced. He had 13 Ks on the day. Lewis would also get plenty of support. FAMU breaks out in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tied at 1, Robert Averett shoots one to center. It's deep enough to score 2 runs. Titus Williams and DeJuan Tinsley both score. Rattlers up 3-1, and the home team is not finished yet. Terrence Boyd steps up and provides the blooper to center. Averett scores, and FAMU gets 5 runs in the 3rd. They win the series with Bethune-Cookman beating the Cats 12-2 and moving into first place in the Southern Division of the MEAC. Well, Atlanta led Chicago 8-5 in the bottom of the 7th inning last night when play was suspended by rain. So before the Braves and Cubs could play today's scheduled game, they had to finish up where they left off last night. In the 8th, Javi Lopez, well, he makes a nice connection here He puts one in the seats. Lopez drove in 4 runs in all, and the Braves win the first game 11-5. Chicago's Jim Riggleman hoping for better luck in the second game, but with Atlanta up 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th, Jeff Blauser cracks one to left just inside the foul pole. A solo shot for Blauser, and the Braves take a 3-run lead. Greg Maddox doing his part on the mound as well, striking out Dave Hansen for his 5th K, and the Braves shut out the Cubs 4-0. Florida pitcher Kevin Brown, a one-man wrecking crew against the Reds today. Brown drove in 2 runs at the plate in addition to striking out 5 and giving up only 6 hits on the mound. Kevin Brown picks up his 2nd win, and the Marlins move to 5-1, downing Cincinnati 3-2. And just in case you haven't been watching WCTV for the past 4 or 5 hours or so, I'll go ahead and tell you, Jeff Burton won the Interstate Batteries 500 today, his first Winston Cup win. Cup points leader Dale Jarrett finished 2nd. Bobby Labonte 3rd. Dale Earnhardt finished 6th. Monday's fishing forecaster looks great most of the day, especially early in the morning and again early in the afternoon. And I think everybody's excited to see those Florida State Seminoles back on the winning track again.
You betcha. They, no more than they. They looked great out there. Okay, thanks, Mark. Still ahead on Eyewitness News, we'll provide you with a command performance of the Tallahassee Boys Choir.
But first, here's a look at today's winning lottery payouts.
Eyewitness News at 6 is closed captioned as a public service of WCTV.
Power, comfort, style. It's what you've come to expect from Chevy trucks, along with another important element, value. Now get even more power, comfort, style, and value with a tough Chevy half-ton Silverado. Available now with low 7.9% financing and savings of $12.50 on air, cassette, tilt, cruise, and more. Power, comfort, style, and value. It's what you've come to expect from a Chevy half-ton. And you can get one now with 7.9% financing at your Southern Best Chevy dealer.
At Esposito's, we'd like to think that we have more gardening color than anywhere around. We have literally thousands of flats of your favorite annuals and perennials. We have periwinkle or vinca in 8 different types. We have 4 colors of salvia, roses for $7.99 in a 2-gallon, 50 varieties of daylilies. We have butterfly bush, gold flame honeysuckle, literally thousands of lantana, and our most popular seller, impatiens, in 26 varieties for only $9.88 a flat.
I'm a Capital Health Plan member.
I'm a member of Health Plan Southeast.
But we both came to the Hourglass and Southeast Eye Specialist when we needed glasses and eye exams. They provide services for CHP and HPSC patients.
At the Hourglass, I didn't need a referral from my doctor or to even call HPSC. I got in the same day and got my glasses in about an hour.
I'm not a member of an HMO, but I still save at the Hourglass with their buy one, get one offer. For my free second pair, I chose sunglasses.
The Hourglass, Tallahassee.
Coming up tonight on Eyewitness News at 11, some area residents are upset about an inspirational speech at a Lanier County Elementary School. We'll tell you why. We'll also tell you why some folks think the key to child health care may be as simple as raising taxes on cigarettes. Plus, Consumer Reports tells us if new additions in Kleenex is worth paying for. Join us for these stories and more tonight at 11.
And that's Eyewitness News for 6 o'clock. Thanks for watching, everybody.
We'll be back at 11. We leave you tonight with the sights and especially the sounds of the Tallahassee Boys Choir, who recently performed at the Stand for Children rally at the Capitol. Videographer Vernon Bryant was there.
If you couldn't be there, you can enjoy them now.
Eyewitness News and Live Eye take you where the news is happening, when it's happening.
Just who will get the new area code and how many new area codes there'll be is still up in the air.
Rob, How do you stop these Pensacola ice pilots?
None of the berries have been tracked to southwest Georgia.
Crane operator is now in critical condition after suffering a stroke this morning while working here at the site.
Live on Eyewitness News. It's coverage you can count on, only on WCTV.
The year was 1947. The event, the birth of Florida State University. Now you can own your very own slice of this history with a videotape that's been 50 years in the making. Through historic film footage and modern-day interviews, the story of FSU blossoms to life like Campus in Spring. Part 1 of the series is available now. Get your copy in time for the 50th anniversary celebration in April.
See Mark Rushing in the sports on Eyewitness News at 6 and 11 on WCTV. CBS. Welcome home.